Here we go, all the rails. Don't you know it's time to raise our sails? It's freedom like you never knew. Don't need bags or a pass. Say the word, I'll be there in a flash. You could say my hat is off to you. Oh, we could zoom all the way to the moon from this great wide wacky world. Jump with me, grab coins with me, oh yeah. It's time to jump up in the air. Don't be scared. Then your cares will soar away. And if those dark clouds start to swirl, don't fear, don't shed a tear, 'cause I'll be your one-up girl. So let's all jump up super high, high up in the sky. There's nowhere warm like dancing. You know that you're my superstar. No one else can take me this far. I'm flipping the switch. Get ready for this. So let's do the Odyssey. Here we go.
Fuck, I forgot to launch my model and the Limbus company again. I'm so dumb. But hi gang, I'm back. More Limbus today, hopefully uninterrupted now. And I know I kind of fucked things up with the starting soon screen. I forgot to play music like a dumbass. Okay, hopefully Limbus is gonna launch in a second and we should be ready to play. I'll put background music on in the meanwhile. But what are you booing, Paper Ducky? I haven't even done anything yet for you to boo. Waiting for Limbus to launch when you forgot to launch it before stream is actually agonizing. It takes so long for no reason.
Spin the wheel, take a chance. Every journey starts a new romance.
Okay, there we go, it launched. Can you guys see it? You should be able to. Yep.
On the path, find a new addition to the cast. You know that any captain needs a crew. Take it in stride as you look side to side. Hear those different points of view. Jump with me, grab coins with me, oh yeah.
Hold on. This time, jump up in the air. Jump up and be scared. I'm gonna throw a tomato at you at Mach 3. No, I hate tomatoes. Fuck you, Ducky. Fuck you and the tomatoes. Come on. Why does Limbus always freeze the moment you try to launch it? This game just does not want to be played. Go ahead and fuck them tomatoes. Bet, give me one. I hate the taste, but that doesn't mean I'm not gonna love fucking it. Oh shit, there's a new event in Omamusume. What event? What do you mean Limbus crashed? As soon as I mentioned Omamusume, Limbus crashed. What is this bullshit? What event? There's a new event in Omamusume. So I'm probably gonna have to grind that later because I cannot miss another event. I missed like 3 back to back. I swear to God, Limbus, if you don't start, I need to have a stream today. I need to get done with like half of Intervallo 3-2. At least. I'm not gonna spend another 2 days on this shit. Chat, how much of Intervallo 3 Part 2 do y'all think I'm getting done today? Five stages. Only, I mean, that's like, what, half? Pretty much half. But still, only 5? Have some faith, Ducky. Damn, Spotify froze. Never mind, it's unfroze. As soon as Spotify unfreezes, Limbus freezes. Are you kidding me? This is bull. Finally, Limbus unfreezes. We're not even gonna do anything else. We're going straight into this story. I wasted too much time today. It started on 13 and we finished 1. See what? Hopefully we do more than just 5 stages. But most likely it's gonna be like 5, 6 maybe. Maybe 7, 6, 7. I'm yapping. I don't know what I'm yapping about, chat. Someone come over here and put me down. That one's headed your way, Aniki. Don't worry about me. I'll handle him. Try not to get yourselves killed. You got that? 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 6, 7. Ah! Chat, I think Ducky's distorting again. Also, where the hell is everybody else? What a mess. He walks out of the bus and right into what appears to be a battlefield of a violent gang war. Black cloaks flutter under the grey sky, and bloodthirsty blades clash violently. The bus had stopped not even 30 paces away from the thick of the battle. They're the Kurokamo clan. Also, chat, correct me if I'm wrong, but like I said yesterday, isn't Kurokama clan that one ID Ishmael has, the Yakuza looking one? Kurokama clan. I've heard of them before. I'm sure he had some identities from that syndicate. Some identity cards said Wakashu too. Where's my 27 bucks, Red? You're not getting your 27 bucks, Red Gaze. Also, if they're aware of the IDs, what happens when you switch to one of the IDs? A pretty large subsidiary of an even larger syndicate that's called the Thumb. I think the identities wore similar outfits to the ones they're wearing here. I think you're right, but who are they fighting? It's gotta be a strife. Heathcliff replied in a monotone voice, like he was reading from an encyclopedia. They entered our sight to see syndicates fighting one another in the back streets. Must be something about street tech or some other tributary of dispute. Leeches, blood-sucking creatures seeking to oppress and exploit the weak with violence. Bye. There is nary a place these scum do not infest. Not anything new, lass. More syndicates like that. The only difference between them is how far they're willing to go. Like, right there he is. Looks like that one over there, the one walking right at us. Heathcliff raised his bat and pointed at the approaching man. That's Kurokomo. Wait, for real? Why is there just a one-letter difference in the names? That's bullshit. He wore the same outfit as the other Kurokomo clan members. Oh my god, British man becomes mental. Holy shit, British gangsters? Since when were they a thing? The hell are you looking at? Crowding like you're here to start shit. Gonna keep pointing that bat at me? You wanna go? Is that it?
일단 과격한 행동은
Oh yeah.
피하지.
Hi Princess of the Manchaland.
자극해봐야 좋을 게
Welcome
없지
in.
않나.
You know what, chat? We're not gonna count yesterday's stream because my channel, so I say so. Oh, I mean, you better empty the compartments of your pendulums. They just go around stabbing people. Why? What fucking benefit do they have in running around stabbing people? They're wasting their time. They could be getting money. Hey, lower your weapons. Let's not do anything rash. No need to escalate this further, is there? Otis stepped toward Heathcliff, but he did not budge. He remained motionless, bat still raised and pointed threateningly at the approaching man. What matter what we do here? It's a foregone conclusion. Yeah, that's we're gonna have to fight him? Right on, lad. They're in the middle of a strife. They'll be really sensitive about making it clear that this is their turf. What better way to do it than forcing some unwilling traveler to pay the toll for the road? Not gonna lie, chat, in my head, Heathcliff sounds like a pitched down version of Reagan from Mob Psycho. They hold people at you're gonna shank you. They hold people at knife point. Like what, run around with swords forcing people to pay for bullshit? I've said bullshit like 4 times this stream. I need to find more words. I need to improve my vocabulary. What better way to do that than forcing some unwitting travelers to pay the toll for the road? Looks like we've got a smart one here. The Kurokoma clown henchman strutted before us like he owned the place. Just as I begin to wonder about how dumb you could possibly be, you show your shrewd detective side. Gotta say, it's a real mystery. Ishmael muttered at Heathcliff, who was shrugging at us with an expression that clearly read, "I told you so." Well, since it looks like you clowns already know how this works, let me get straight to the point. The toll is 500,000 on per person. 500,000 on? Let's see here. 1, 2. Right, I count 13 of you here. And since you guys all rode in on a bus, I'm sure there's a driver in there too. Don't you asking on us now? I'd like it if we didn't have to make this business messy by going through the bus ourselves. Did you hear that, Dante? This is totally a highway robbery. It kind of is, isn't it? Well, it didn't really matter how much they were asking for. I wasn't going to negotiate with them anyway. Chat, how much is that amount they said per person? I'm curious. Like, I have no idea what the scale is we're on. Is it like yen where you say 100,000 and then that's what, like $100? I'm pretty sure it's $100, right? It has to be. 1 USD to yen. So if I do 100, that's gonna be like, yeah, $100 is like 15k yen. Now that's 10k pounds. Damn! Look, they really are asking for a lot. That 10k pounds per person is devious. Or are you talking about the yen? Yeah, no, it's like 15k, my bad. Which is UK's currency. Can I know what the UK's currency is? I think it is equal to whatever currency Korea has. Hold on, now I need to look up the exchange rate. Korean currency to USD. It's like 500,000, right? That's $330 a person. Damn. They're charging a whole lot of money for nothing. Justice! Justice! Wait, I missed Ryoshi's birthday! No! Wait, when's your birthday? Was it yesterday? The 5th? Ishmael turned and looked quietly in my direction. I nodded back. Halt!
뒤에
There in that field of battle! Don Quixote pointed at something.
쓰러진 자가 있어.
There lies a wounded
저자를
dame.
도와야 하지
We must
않겠는가?
make haste and rescue her. Thou wouldst agree, no? 4-4. Got it, chat. What? Just as Don Quixote said, I could catch a glimpse of someone bleeding out on the ground through the chaos of clashing blades and black cloaks. Hold on, chat. What do y'all think is the best Ishmael ship? And why is it Don Quixote x Ishmael? Just as Don Quixote said, I could catch a glimpse of someone bleeding out on the ground through the chaos of clashing blades and black cloaks.
성인놀이 적당히
Oi,
하랬지.
what I say about this justice rubbish? This is a syndicate's here for, yeah? No one's more or less honorable than the others.
동의한다. 또한 난자
Ishmael
속에서
x
피해를
Quake,
감수하며
Fury.
저자를 구해야 할 명분도
Okay, that's the
지시된다.
obvious option. I'm talking other than that. It has to be between the sinner. Okay, chat, come on. You know what I mean. I'm in between the sinners. Agreed. It is no complicated mathematics to expect unnecessary allied casualties in this effort should we involve ourselves in this conflict.
하지만
Alas,
저리
do not wish to leave her behind so undefended. Ishmael x Mersalt, Ishi and why Mersalt Princess? Ishi and Meppy is Meppy even alive? Is Meppy alive? I genuinely don't know. A feast of this kind. It has been far too long. Don Quixote is pretending to be a child. That's bullshit. Again, I really need to find a better word other than just spamming bullshit. Meppy feeds on humans, so technically Ren's can't tell me he's alive. Wait. First, the boss is actually alive. Secondly, the boss is a he? What the fuck? Since when did the boss have a gender? So bye-bye atomies. It's a buzz. What do you mean it has a gender, princess? Since forever. Nuh-uh. Where's the proof? It's slash bus. Imagine misgendering a bus. I guess it's an improvement. In the early days of our adventures, we'd have been dragged into this conflict 5 minutes ago thanks to Don Quixote's recklessly valiant rescue attempt. I suppose she had learned her lessons by trials of fire. She was starting to show restraint for once, but it's a bit different this time. Okay, so I do think that we have to help that woman, but oh,
뭐?
huh?
관리자님
Manager?
이해한 것처럼
I didn't think that
꼬다리놓고서
this was
이러시면
what
곤란한데요.
that nod was about. No, I'm not saying that we should get involved because it's the right thing to do or anything like that. If Virgilius was telling us the truth earlier, there's a chance that we were purposely made to drive right through this drive, which means that there must be something here they're expecting us to find. They always put us in harm's way for a reason, after all. Luigi doing anything but being useful. Ask Fuzz to me. It's the gnome again, let's go! Hi that one gnome. The bus was already alive, which was literally shown in Canto 1. Well, I don't remember Canto 1, I played that like a year ago. I just have a feeling that the wounded woman might have something to tell us, maybe an intel of some kind. If it turns out that we were supposed to get that intel from the Kurokoma clan, and not that woman, then I suppose we'll have to beat it out of them. Oh,
훌륭하십니다, 관리자님.
marvelous executive manager.
Otis.
Aye, Otis, I'm actually
진심으로
awestruck by your
감탄했습니다.
genius. Holy fucking glaze! Chat. This might actually be where that one Limbus company meme came from. Editor Luma, put that shit up when you're editing this video. Hold on, do I have it here? I do, but I'm too lazy to figure out how to play it on stream. The Limbus glaze never stops! Actually, what is she implying that her usual flattery is funny? Why did she immediately get to thinking about war crimes too? She's a bona fide war criminal. I don't like the way you're treating the Kurokoma clan like we're some pack of street dogs. I don't think I missed that sympathetic look you gave her, which could only mean the two clans are chummy with the Blade lineage. I could practically hear our negotiations, not that I was going to negotiate. Falling apart this man drew his blade.
합리적인 숙고와 선택. 반드시 승리로 갚아드리겠습니다.
A rational deliberation followed by a sensible decision. I will return my appreciation for your magnificent leadership with a flawless victory. All units, prepare for battle. I feel so ass using them, put for them. That's what I'm doing! Ah, I see, crazy. Yes, Ducky, give me more of your luck. Go on to luck that. Hello, I'm awake. Hi, Nunathi, welcome in. How are we doing? Good. We're actually getting through Kanto. Intervallo 3 part 2 this time. G, finally combat node. Let's go, I can drink water. I am livid. Ducky, at least get to 100 pulls. Hold on, how many pulls do you need to pity an ID? How does pity even work in Limbus company? I've never had to pity.
조준이 필요 없지.
200. Ducky, at least hit pity so you can get one of them. You can't stop now.
그딴 컨디션으로 퍼 놈에게 덤빈다라. 데카당스식 예술이라도 보여줄 셈이 각오될 시간이다. 잔후에.
Just a tip, don't bring sinking for funny buzz to this interval. Okay, Red Gaze. I'm not going to get pity, why not, Ducky? At least then you get your guaranteed one of the IDs you want.
대상 타기, 최침탄.
200 of me? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 200.
임상 시험 성공. 콜라게 방.
눈에 감는 가치 있는 예술이고.
Yeah, because you don't have much lunacy. Damn, imagine going broke on Limbus. Big sinking ideas, but I'll nod. How about no? Damn, I guess that benches all of the Heisho pack IDs I have, but I guess... Do y'all think I can get, I think it was Index, the new Honglu and Fast IDs. Do y'all think I can get them to a high enough level by the time I get to the Kanto boss or Intervallo boss? You know what, I'm stuck with 40k lunacy. Princess, give it to me. Gimme. I need more lunacy. Ducky doesn't need any, I need it all. You should uptime use them. They're already uptied to uptight 3. I think all of them are on uptight 3 now. I need to check after this note. But they're like level 4 or 5. They're not even level 10 yet, so I don't think I should use them. Cause they're just gonna get the they're just gonna have the they're just gonna get their shit shot out of them with the one shot. They're very good because Songno has a base attack rate which is just OP and Fuss is just a bleed count machine. Damn. I have spent 104k lunacy and 6 extraction tickets. Use more, Ducky. Spend money on lunacy and gamble. S-A-D. All bark, no bite. Surely a disappointment. Hear me out, chat. Ishmael x Don Quixote, Rodia x Faust, and Otis x Ryoshu. Actual peak pairings, I know. Whoever sold this yarn with base LCB Ryoshu wins my 40k lunacy. Rodia x who Otis, Princess. The rest of the listeners were slowly recovering from the excitement of battle. Don Quixote did not waste a second before bolting forcefully on the side. Hey, art thou? I must check thy pulse. Oh, we can check her pulse through her forehead? Didn't know that was possible. The lady lives.
그러니까
So this class has the intel we need. Yes, please, me love Otis. Let's go, I made a canonical pairing! For real, Ome. The listeners one by one began to gather around the woman. She was dressed in an all-black garb like the Kurokoma clan members, but her weapon and her outfits were unmistakably distinct. Blade lineage, huh? I looked around at the defeated Kurokoma clan members, then back at her. The difference between them became even more apparent. Don Quixote slowly and tragically shook her head after checking the pulse on others.
전투 중 몇몇 흑운의 조직원을
Executive
신문했습니다.
Manager, I have questioned some Kurokoma clan members during the battle, but no notable intelligence has been gained. So it's just her then. I hope my gut feeling proves me right.
환자는 이자밖에 없는 것 같네.
Yuri!
우선
Yuri, come back
버스에
home.
옮겨
True.
응급 조치를 취하는 게
We,
어떻겠는가?
yes, we love Yuri chats. The lady doth appear to be the sole survivor. We must move her to the bus and administer first aid post haste. What dost thou say to that? Yeah, don't see any other way. We don't carry a first aid kit with us and I can't turn the clock to heal her, so result, do you mind carrying her back to the bus? I do not. Thus, we made our way back to the bus. Result carrying the dying blade lineage member. I see that you've hauled in another baggage. Can't Dawn speak regular English? I mean, I wouldn't know. To be honest, she doesn't even speak English. She speaks Dawnlish. Virgilius didn't seem happy about this. Manager, since when did bringing in unauthorized, unverified guests into our bus become such an acceptable practice? We had no choice. We have to save her first if we're going to get any answers out of her. It explains that this individual will be of no use to us deceased. If she carries the intel we need, then we must first ensure that she survives. And that, Faust agrees with Dante's decision. What's done is done. However, do be mindful of bringing in strangers onto this bus from now on, Dante. Dost thou think that Manager Esquire has thou in somewhere in thy void? What the fuck does that even mean? I had a feeling that Virgilius had much more to say than that, but he simply sighed and dropped the subject. Well, I believe that Manager Esquire had made the decision most just. Thanks. Just as I was starting to dread that this bus was doomed to be internally uncomfortable, Yizang emerged from the back door with good news. I have done what I can, now. And before he even finished his sentence, no one was awake. Who the fuck is that? And is she important to Canto 5? Is that Catherine? Let me change out my theme. Here they are, chat. Hold on, let me check who's upside. I think she's imitating Don Quixote on me. I know that. No, I just don't know what it means. Rah! Cookie, is that still you? Wait. Are you the same Cookie that's been in my chat or nah? Because having two Cookies is gonna be confusing. I'm gonna have to come up with different names for y'all. Rah! Damn, now I have two monsters in my chat. Y'all are just gonna be yelling at each other. Baha! We are one. Oh, nice. Hi, Cookie. We are one. Upgrade Nurse Father on me. Bring Nurse Father. Boom, boom, boom. Where are the Fallings? He does. No, you're not the Fallings, you're the Raddlings. Also, I need to uptie her to 3, but for now 2 is gonna be fine. What has 2 rings and an arrow? Balls, no. Dick, no. A thing. Okay. I'll play obviously these
나를
4.
점찍었다면 격에 맞는 조언도 함께 준비하라.
Chat, which of these IDs goes well with the House of Spider? This is part of the House of Spider, right? The fingers, ring, pointless. Please tell me these are also the fingers. Yep. Even do Lux thing on me. I do like 1 a day just for dailies. Fuck it, I'll run. Boom, boom.
녹슨 총에 날카롭지
Boom,
않은
boom.
화살초.
What the
채워지지 않은
fuck is a
공허를
boom
남겨주지.
boom?
여긴
Where?
더 안.
T, B.
아, 여기는 버스
Welcome to the
아니에요?
bus.
아, 저희는
And we are
태도
Odachi. The blade lineage woman sprang from her prone position, grabbing the sword next to her. She held the grip of her blade, ready to draw it at any moment.
니놈들은 누구냐? 흑운에?
Identify yourselves. Are you with the Kurukoma clan? No.
그러니까
So we're.
근데 왜 그들이
Why is that
쓰는
woman
무기야
wielding Odachi?
말이 안
She'll
통하네.
not listen. We should kill her.
두
Ryoshu.
가지 이유로
She
화가
pisses
난다.
me off for 2
하나는
reasons.
대화를
1.
주고받지
She
않아
refused to
쓸데없이
listen,
이야기를
making this
길게
conversation
늘게
longer than
하는
it needed
것.
to
또
be.
하나는
2.
그
She dared to
밥벌어지게로
compare
쓰레기
their
같은
scrap
날개
metals to my
뭐
blade.
그는 참을 필요가
Is there any
있나
reason
싶어.
for me not to proceed with her OOF clock? What does OOF mean again? Out of box? Hold on. Out of fuzz? Yoshu. Limbus company. Ooh, Roblox sound. Sure, that might be it. We have no. With Yoshi, you can never know, to be honest. Any acronym could be anything from cut the vegetables to cut your dick off. Hold on, let me actually find where it is. Ryoshu acronyms. Yoshi looks weird with her mouth open, bro. Wait, for real? Hold on. Yeah, no, she always has her mouth closed. Why does she have it open now? Sangria. Let's go all the way down to Intervallo 3. What do you mean it skips Intervallo? Wait, never mind. And it doesn't say what. Oh, obliteration of forehead. Okay, now it makes sense. Yeah, there is. She can't tell us anything if she's dead. Yoshu often shows bursts of emotion in the most unexpected times, but at least she doesn't when I ask her to, which is a relief.
자세히 보니
I suppose your blade is not exactly like theirs. Your uniform is certainly different. And you,
자네는
who
누구지?
might you be? You certainly were rather loud. You certainly were a rather loud timepiece. Are you unable to communicate otherwise?
우리의 관리자요.
They are our manager.
그의
Your
목소리가
vocalizations
들리진
will
않을
not reach your
것이다.
ears.
익숙한 내음이 묻어있는
I recognize
말투고.
the scent your voice carries. It's
내가
familiar.
전전에 오던 구역에서도
Even in the districts I
나의
have
말투와
resided in,
산치를
have I not
많이
met
보진
fellows who
못해.
speak as I
말투는
do?
그렇지.
Speak as you do
하지만
indeed.
선택하는 단어의
There's a
명령에
familiarity in your voice
익숙함이
of verbiage.
보이고.
You must be from District
S사
19,
출신인가?
S-Corp, are you?
도망했으나 출신은
Oh, I
그러하오.
have fled. That is where I hail from.
그런가.
I see.
도망이라.
So you have also left your home
고향
behind.
사람들은 늘
My
처지가 같군.
compatriots oft share the same fate as we do. Perhaps meeting someone was from the same home district helped. The woman visibly relaxed before slumping down on a nearby chair. Her breathing was labored. My name is Yusang. I have operated on the ones that have suffered.
귀하에게 은혜를
So I have acted
입었는데
with such brutishness despite your kindness. Please accept my apology.
불러주시게.
Why she
검을
turned
다루는
emo?
게 살수를
Because she
막으시오.
did. Look at her big forehead. I'm like, I don't think it's big. It's just that literally all her hair is swept towards the back. Kami Angdu. I am a sorcerer from the lineage that deals in blades. Oh, Dante. Maybe we can leave the talking to Yusang this time? Looks like we can sit back and let him handle this. I nodded, replying quickly to Roddy's whispers.
19구. S사에서 도망한 자라면
Yeah, true.
우리를 알고 있겠지.
If you are from District 19, S-Corp territory, then you must be aware of who we are.
저작거리의 소문에
I am
박진한다.
somewhat aware, but I am far from acquainted with tales from the streets.
그대들은 어딘가에
I've heard that the Blade
매이지
lineage is bound to no
않고
master,
자유히
no
돌아다닌다고 알고
land.
있었는데
Yet once you flee,
사정은 말하자면
it is a tale
길고
far too long to be shared in full. All I may divulge is that we had no choice but to seek a territory for us to thrive in.
소상한 사정을 읊는다면 우리가 도울 수 있는 부분이 있을지도 모르지 않은가.
I mean, I'm assuming it's an abnormality then. Perhaps there is aught that we could do to assist. Should I deign to impart us particulars of your pursuers? Angdu shot a sweeping glance at all of us. Her eyes appeared heavy with crushing exhaustion.
하긴 그들을 전부 해치운
If you and
자들이라면
your fellows were skilled enough to deal with this group of foes, then you all must be quite
우리
capable.
우두머리와 친구들의 수급은
I mean, I don't think capable is the right word.
후군에게 현상금을
More like
관리하는
just
상태.
clinically insane. I mean, how many sane members does LCB even have? The Rokoma clan has put a bounty on our heads. Our mentor, my fellows, all of us. Hold on. This ain't just any other strife then? That sounds more personal than your usual tier 4.
탐관오리가
As it
넘쳐나고
has always been,
민생이
District
어지러운
19
것은
is fraught with corruption and disturbance to the lives of the public.
시크하나 S사.
There's very little that us men and women of the blade who seek naught else but to train and walk the path of martial arts can do
그저
to
무예를
change the one
발령하며
now known
무인에게
as
가려는 우리 같은 자들이
Salpipio
무얼
I
해볼
grown
수 있는 것도 아닌 게
industries.
현실이지.
or S-Corp. As the old saying
저를
goes,
미워하는 우리 같은
what the other choice does a
떠나는
monk?
선택지만
What
남았던
other choice
것이다.
does a monk who abhors his temple have but to leave it behind? Thus we have departed from our home.
S사 민초들의 고충은 여전하구려.
What deals are you on making in my chat? Where do I buy a shotgun from me? I offer $5 here. I'll take maxed out SAB IDs only. I offer $6 hairs. How about $7 hairs? 7. So the people of Ascorp suffer still.
새로운 터전을 찾으러
They had
떠난
departed in
길이었으나
search of a new home.
정착할 곳을
It was no easy
찾는 이미 남의
journey.
영역이 된 곳에
Most
발을 디디려
territories have
하니
already been made home by
당연히 우리는
others.
다툼의
Another
대상이
first
될
settled
수밖에 없어.
conflict was
그러던
unavoidable.
중
In the midst
우두머리가
of those
가져온
conflicts, I have the memory of our mentor bringing us an
도서관에
invitation.
들어가게 되었던
Invitation
기억이
to enter a library of sorts. Holy shit, Library of Rowena reference. 6, 7, haha, get a job! No! Chat is Virgilius and Library of Rowena, because anytime it's brought up, he recognizes it. Virgilius, who had been sitting quietly with one leg over the other in a chair far from the rest of us, visibly reacted. I think I remember that the word library always got a genuine reaction out of
기억이
Virgilius.
있다라는 말은 다소 어색하구려.
You have the memory, quite an odd way to phrase your own recollections. We arrived at the library,
부부의 손이 닿지
hoping to
못할
escape the
것이라는
Kurokoma
이야기를 듣고
clan's
도달한
clutches.
실상.
But all we had done was
그것도
to lead
싸움터였다는
ourselves into just another
분명
field of
우리는
battle.
패했고.
We were handily
그리고 어느
defeated.
순간 이곳
Then all of a sudden,
기사의
we found
골목에
ourselves
기대었다는
stranded on
이야기야.
back streets of T Corp.
그 방식이
Upon our
워낙
waking, the
기묘하니
bizarreness of such an experience can
기억이
only be
있다.
described by an expression just as odd.
김사카도도
Remember bamboo-hatted Kim? Her eyes suddenly widened mid-sentence. Angdo leaped from her seat. I believe that her mantra remains there still. We must make haste to Young Jin building.
조심하시게.
Be not so
그렇게
hasty.
격정적으로 움직이면
Such wild moments
봉한
need to the
상처가.
ones that I have. Huh? What the heck? Is she dead?
혈액이
It is no
부족한데
surprise that a sudden
압력은
rise in blood
높아졌으니
pressure and layer of
쇼크가
blood
오는
supply
것도
would
무리는
cause one to
아니죠.
faint. She has merely
기절한
lost her
것뿐입니다.
consciousness. Why does Yusang have a gun? Because he does. Also, I'm pretty sure that's a belt. Or no, that's a knife, not even a belt. That looks kind of like a gun, I guess, but no, it's a knife.
그래도 관리자님이
You were right,
예상하신 대로
manager.
뭔가
She did have
정보를
some
가지고
useful
있긴
intel
해요.
for us.
빌딩.
Youngjun
이곳에
building.
향해야 하는 이유가
I suppose that
있다는
is where. I suppose we have some business there then. Maybe, but I'm not sure. I don't know what this has to do with our mission, if any. Or maybe it's that library that we should.
비상
Danger.
앞에 칼 들고 설치는
Bunch of
검은
people in
사람들
Muffy's way,
엄청 많아.
swinging swords around, black
앞이
cloths.
닫히겠다.
Passengers, move out.
출동.
Protect Muffy.
후군의 후속
Executive
인력들이
manager.
모았습니다, 관리자님.
They appear to be Kurokoma clans and reinforcements. Well, what can we do? We'll have to think about this later. For now, let's talk about the. Let's take care of the reinforcements.
네, 뭐.
A
내려라
crisp
모서리
$1 bill.
이라는 뜻이다.
The most crisp one. Give me that dollar bill, Ducky. I need it.
정도 쳐다보는 거지.
Give it her to a lucky charm.
내가 그 로싱 온순해졌을 거다 기대했나?
I haven't even got 10 cents. That's tempting. Why don't you have 5 cents, princess?
이라는 뜻이다. 응? 왜 하고들 시간이 쳐다보는 거지? 왜? 설마 내가 그 로싱을 이 깊은 홍차 온순해졌을 거다 기대했나?
The fastest gun did it. She's 50 on. She's so under level. I told y'all she was under 10. She was under level 10. Y'all didn't listen.
이제 싱 수에선 벗어났나?
감상은 어떤가요?
Why use her though? So I can level her up.
그에게 모아뭉쳐.
Excavation. I'm too lazy. It takes forever to get them to level 40.
어디까지 가고
역시 모가지를 분질러야 조용해집니다. 저 도야지 같은 새끼. 태어난 곳으로 돌아가라.
야! 아르카나 빛!
Takes a lot more for level 60. I know it fucking exponentially goes up. That's so dumb.
잠깐 저리 대기. 이게 심장이. 잠깐 저리 대기.
실속이야. 화제가 나. 두려워, 뭐.
Damn, Chad, I don't know why, but I got really tired today. I'm gonna push through it though. I need to at least get some of this canto done.
만만치 않겠다.
Or this intervallo, I guess. 60 to 70 more tickets? 6, 7. Get to the dungeon maybe. Hey, no! Hey, yes! 6, 7 memes on top. 6, 7 never dies.
연단이 떠올랐어.
Hey, no. Someone's climbing out. Wanna go in someone's dungeon.
영감을
Nonathy?
하지만 슬슬
Oh, the new IDs, are they fun? Yep, they are. Also, Nonathy, my boy.
군 거를 파는 곳 있나?
Ryoshu is such a yapper when you win.
그럼 오늘 림 컴버 회식 메뉴.
완벽하게 수행되었지 않은가. 하지만 아직 기약은 없구려. 그렇다면 여전히 난 아무것도.
Okay, hold on.
서두르지 말고 느긋하고 여유롭게.
히 클버 신 오일러.
감상은
짜증나는
어떤가?
시선을 흘러. 앞으로 한 번만 기분 나쁜 눈빛으로 내 검을 힐끔힐끔 쳐다봐.
I'm gonna put in the banner until 100. Share. Do it. You'll get nothing. I give Ducky my luck. And then I take that luck, so Ducky still has nothing.
분조토.
감상은
역시
어떤가요?
모가지를 분질러야 조용해지는
정해.
구야. 이제 어떡하지 같은 시시한 말은 하지 마. 그 태어난
See if Ducky's luck ready. I will bet him. Already doing that, matter of fact. Why do you think Ducky's had shit luck in all his pulls?
바꿀 수 없는 상황을 탓하는 것만큼 무의미한 일은 없다. 그러니 CGBB
연단이 떠올랐어.
더 안에 배틀로 올렸다는
마지막으로 남긴 말.
Always rub Ducky. Real burger. Also, of course, your Heathcliff. And why did the game freeze? There we go. But can I pause it? Okay, yeah, I did pause it somehow.
마음 들 안. 아비들도 매번 이런 식이었다. 하고들 시간이
Oh shit, Ducky started speaking in tongues. Baron the Witch.
24개의 늑골이 찾아내는 티비아의 멜로디가.
야! 아르카나 빛! 차!
이게 심장이 잠깐 저랬기에 아비 교환 예술적이네요.
닭 돌주.
감상은
다음은 시대의
어떤가요?
고통과 함께.
Chat, I'm like actively falling asleep on stream. At some point, I might just pass out, and you're gonna hear me sleeping until like 6 when it's time for me to eat, and my phone alarm goes off. I'm gonna try to get to like Intervallo 3 part 17, and then I might call it a day. I want to do at least 4 or 5 nodes today, so tomorrow I can finish things up.
여기 심장이, 여기 심장이 시린을 열.
고온올. 하지만 슬슬 물리는
5 grams of pure caffeine. You know what? That's hold on. I'm gonna get a drink real quick. We'll get some coffee. This Intervallo has done a VTW. Fuck.
이관. 그럼 오늘
쳐,
림컴버
그리고
회식 메뉴는
Give me like
수박을 곁들인 용수형 과자로
2
결정하지.
seconds. Gotta get 50 grams of nothing. Matter of fact, 120 grams of nothing but caffeine.
All right, class. This week we're going to be doing a school fundraiser because the school is poor and can't afford my salary. So you're going to go around and sell candy bars to help pay my bills.
What do we get out of it?
Yeah. Ha ha! I'm glad you asked, Junior. How many candy bars you sell determines what type of prize you get. See, if you sell 5 candy bars, you get this crappy Shrinky that'll break in 5 minutes.
That sucks.
Dude, I can steal that from the dollar store.
Yeah, nobody plays with Slinkies.
If you sell 20 candy bars, then you get this crappy harmonica that barely works. See?
Okay, that's kind of sick.
Dude, I'd be the perfect homeless man if I had a harmonica.
Yeah, I'm already good at blowing.
And if you sell 100 candy bars, now this is really crappy. If you sell 100 candy bars, then you get this crappy little army guy who can parachute. So when you throw it, it's supposed to parachute down, but I don't think it works because it's so crappy. But watch.
Oh, I need that. I can throw it off my stairs.
Junior, it's crappy.
And if you sell 500 candy bars, then you get this gooey little hand thing that sticks to stuff. See, watch.
That's so cool. I want a sticky hand.
Oh, yeah, dude, I want to slap the mess out of somebody.
I've already got sticky hands.
And if you sell 1,000 candy bars, you get a bouncy ball.
Just a bouncy ball?
How many bouncy balls?
You get 1 bouncy ball. Not 2, not 3, not 4, but 1 bouncy ball.
What a ripoff.
Well, hold on, Cody. Maybe it's a super bouncy ball that can bounce to space.
I highly doubt that, Junior.
And if you sell 5,000 candy bars, you get these crappy handcuffs.
Okay, I need that. My last pair broke.
And if you sell 10,000 candy bars, then you'll get these little annoying magnets that when you toss them in the air, they make the most annoying sound you've ever heard. Now listen.
Whoa! Those magnets are so cool!
Yeah, I want those because I want to annoy my daddy with them. And if you sell 25,000 candy bars, then you get these off-brand Nerf guns because I was too cheap to buy the real ones.
Oh, Joseph, we have to get those. We can have an off-brand Nerf war.
Oh, dude, we have to get those.
Junior, you already have Nerf guns at your house.
Well, but these are off-brand.
Yeah, you can never have too many.
And crass, the grand prize, if you sell 50,000 candy bars, is a PlayStation 5 that my kids made in shop.
A PlayStation 5!
Dude, we have to get it!
We have to get it, Joseph. We have to get it. We have to get it, yes!
But guys, it's 50,000 candy bars.
It's doable. We can get it. We can
It's
get
possible.
it. We can get it.
So get to selling the candy bars. And remember, they're $1 a piece.
Come on, guys. Let's get to selling.
Okay, dude.
All right, guys. Let's start selling these candy bars so I can get a PlayStation 5.
And the sticky hand.
Junior, you do realize you'd have to sell 50,000 candy bars.
Yeah.
That's $50,000.
Easy work.
No, Junior, not easy work. How do you plan on selling 50,000 candy bars?
Cody, it's easy. Look, we have these boxes, and each box has 52 candy bars in it. So we just have to sell the boxes.
Junior, you'd have to sell 962 boxes.
Yeah, so we just go up to 962 people and each sell them a box.
But, Junior, you don't know 962 people.
You don't know that, Cody. I have a bunch of friends. I know 962 360 people. I know you, and I know Joseph, and I know Chef Pee-Pee.
Junior, that's 3 people.
Well, Cody, you're being negative. You know Jeff Bezos started Amazon in his garage.
Mm-hmm. Look at him now.
What does that have to do with candy bars?
He's a billionaire, Cody.
Yeah, he's super successful.
And I'm back. Hi. I know you shower naked, you freak. I know you're naked under those clothes, pervert. Return to the bus after dispatching the Kurokoma clan members that attacked the bus. Who the fuck is that? Yes, I'm naked under my clothes, pervert. Also chat, I got 2 white monster energies. I'm gonna chug both of them through the stream. Only to be greeted by an unfamiliar face. There was a woman sitting in the frontmost seat of our bus.
이상하군 길잡이.
Interesting guide.
분명
I
논의되자는
believe that we've
손님은
both
들이지
made
말아야
it.
한다는
I
말을
believe that we've
들은지
both made it quite clear that no
시간이
guests are to board the
지나지
bus without prior consultation. That the discussion was not even an hour ago. In fact, yes, we did. No outsiders, to be exact. Isn't it clear as day as to who she is? I noticed that she was wearing a familiar uniform with the logo clear emblazoned on her chest. Are you from the LCCB?
LCCA다. 시계 관리자.
LCCA, the after team, manager clock. Right. I could see that she was wearing a red emblem on her shoulder.
이 사람
Huh?
관리자님 말이 들리나요?
Wait, can she hear what you were
안 들려.
saying? No.
태엽
Don't
소리를
have any
번역하는
talent in
재능도
TikTok
없다.
interpretation
그렇게
either.
멍청한
It was
느낌으로
pretty
고개를
easy to tell with
깜빡이고
that blank,
모르는 게 더
stupid look they were giving me.
말을
Don't you even have the common decency to mince your... Ishmael scowled, about to tell the woman off, until she coughed and collected herself. Maybe she suddenly recalled her old
나는
attitude.
클리어부서 애프터팀 소속. 일반
I'm team leader
작전과
Kaiman.
알파 팀장
Limbus
카이만이다.
company clearance after team. Normal operations unit 2. I don't think I've ever seen someone from the after team in person. Of course not. All that them blokes do is wait in to pick up the spoils after we've done all the
말은
hard
바로
work.
하지, 길바닥 출신.
Let me set something straight. Backstreet smut. What?
애프터팀은 너희 같은
The after team is charged with cleaning up the mess you ungrateful wastes of lives leave behind.
없던 일이 될 수
Sweeping in
있도록
to pick up the
수습하는 매우
spoils? No.
수고스러운 일을 하는
We do the very
팀이지.
difficult work of sweeping your stinking shit under the rug. Damn, okay.
저희가 목숨
Also chat,
버리게라고
smash.
불리나 보죠?
5 legs and Karen gets saved from an HV pulverized around. No, don't pulverize Karen. Waste of lives? Is that how you guys see us?
보니까
Oh, that's not at all. Waste of lives. Oh, that's not all. Waste of lives, bumper cars, the most expensive bus in the world,
더 있기는 한데
meat shields, maniacs who more
당장
luck than they
필요한 이야기
deserve,
같진 않군.
and then some. Doesn't seem like the most relevant conversation topic for now, though. You better change your tone now.
특별히 고칠 이유가 없다면 고치지 않는다.
If you give me one
내
reason to,
지론이다.
then I will. Unfortunately, it is my personal philosophy to be stubbornly set in my ways unless I'm given a good reason to change.
앞뒤 가리지 않고 황금가지를 회수하는 게 일이라곤 하지만 그 뒤에서 개같이
Sure,
부르는 사람을
it's your
생각하지
job to
못하는
collect the golden
반푼에겐
balls no matter
더
what.
고칠 필요가
But I'm having a
없지.
lot of trouble scrounging up even an ounce of respect for your group of half-wit idiots who don't give a damn about people who have to clean up after them. That's enough, team leader Kaiman.
뭐 욕짓거리를 하러 온 건
I'm
아니었으니까요.
going to grind for Lunacy. Good luck, Ducky. I grind for free. Ducky, the next time you pull, I'm gonna steal your 3 stars again. You're gonna get nothing but 2 stars and maybe an ego. Very well. I wasn't sent here to reprimand them.
상부의 작전 명령을
I'm here to relay the
하더랍니다.
orders from the head office. Cameron produced an envelope, opened it and pulled out a paper from within. She began to read it out loud.
LCB의 T4
LCB
황금가지
additional
탈환
mission
작전
assignment
이전에
part to T-Corp
추가적인
Golden Ball
임무를
Retrieval
하다랍니다.
Operation.
하나, 해당 구역
1.
근처에 발생한
Eliminate
뒤틀림을
and/or
제거 혹은
secure the
확보할
distortion in
것.
the area.
해당
2.
위치에 있는 검은
Recover the
비석
monolith,
모노리스를
an artifact in the shape of a black stele from the same site. Monolith? What's this now?
틀림?
Distortion?
뒤틀려 있다는
Are you saying that
뜻인가요?
they've already
모른다.
distorted?
이
I
추가
don't know.
작전은 LCC가
Limbus
관여되어
company
있지
clearance is
않지.
not part of this
나는
extra
그저
operation.
T사에서의
I
업무를
was merely
처리하다가
ordered to relay
전달
this
임무만 받은
information to you
것뿐이야.
as I happen to be taking care of some other job at T Corp.
우리의 임무는 황금가지의
I believe that your one and
타락뿐일
only mission was to recover the golden
언제부터 우리가
balls.
심부름꾼
Since when did it become our
해결사
job to
노릇을
play
주문받았지?
errand boy fixers?
지금 주문받았군.
Since now.
그리고
Besides,
황금가지를
you don't see the
배달해오는
differences
너희가
between an average
특별히
errand boy and your
심부름꾼과
team.
다를 바도
All you
없지.
ever do is pick up and deliver the golden balls, no?
확실히 알겠네.
Right, I guess the after team is full of grouches like you, huh? Radia grumbled like she was managing a department full of Caimans. Caiman quietly took a sweeping look at the complaining sinners and approached me.
시계 관리자.
Manager Clock. Yes?
뭐라고 말하는지는
Can't hear
어차피
what
안
you're
들리고.
saying anyways, so just listen.
당신이나 당신
Allow me to
졸개들이나
kindly explain some things
아직도
for
뭘
you and your
모르는 것 같아
minions, since
친절히
all of you
설명을
appear to
몇
be
개
so out of the
해주겠어.
loop. Cameron crossed her arms and leaned against the bus seat, as though she was about to start a
LCB는
lecture.
분명
LCB's
황금가지를
primary
가져오는 게
objective was to
임무다.
retrieve the golden
그건
balls,
맞아.
yes, can't deny
하지만
that.
림버스
But
컴퍼니라는
parading
회사의
around telling
목적이
everyone that Limbus company
황금가지
specializes in retrieving the
타라니오라고
golden
말하고
balls
다니는 건
would be
문제가
stupid,
있지
don't you
않겠나? 그게
agree?
당장의 벌이 수단이
It's
되지도
not exactly
않고.
the most lucrative business, if at all. Dumb Ducky is
그건
not using one of those
말이네요.
luck tickets from Cancel
사실
2.
궁금했거든요.
True. You should use one of those so I can
대체
steal the
무슨
luck and have
돈으로
more
돌아가고
streamer luck for myself, Ducky. He goes, may Gartha bless you, Ducky Yome. On God. Raddlings, do more temples. Feed me. Feed me all your luck. I suppose so. I've been wondering about the company's finances for a while. Where do we even get our funding from?
돈은
Well,
걱정할 필요
there is no
없다.
need for you to concern
오히려
yourselves with the
차고
company's finances.
지금 이 회사에
We have much more than
부족한
enough
건
capital to do what we want. What the company really lacks, however,
대외적인 입지와
is public
명분이다.
standing and a cause.
림버스 컴퍼니는 그 명분을
Limbus
뒤틀림에서
company
찾기로
decided to find our
정했었다.
cause in distortions.
뒤틀림 현상이라는 게
No significant
아직 도시에서
organization has yet
체계적으로
taken charge
관리되는
of
건
managing
아니거든.
instances of distortion phenomenon. I played burn team without ambiguities. No! Boss told me some time ago that it hadn't been long since some distortions began appearing in the city.
림버스 컴퍼니는 대외적으로
Yes.
뒤틀림 현상
No.
적용 처리 및 방역, 또한 현상의 연구를 하는 집단으로 도시의 이름을 알리는 중이다. 그러니 다방면으로 관련
Limbus
활동이
company
필요한
is building a
상태지.
reputation as a professional distortion prevention and control company that deals as a research center for the distortion phenomena, which means that we need to produce greater results in more ways than one, that is.
뒤틀림 현상이라는 게
I did hear that this epidemic of distortion phenomena can be pretty annoying to deal with.
아직도 이 현상을 누가 명확하게
No one
정의한
has
적이
properly
없다.
defined what these
그러니 전담하기를
distortions truly
꺼리고.
are. This means that not many are willing to jump into dealing with this new phenomenon blind.
뒤틀림을 전담하는 협회가
We
발족하려는
did hear
동향이
that some
있다고 들었지만
are preparing to
그건
launch an
어디까지나
association
협회.
primarily dealing with
림버스
these
컴퍼니는
distortions.
기업 차원에서
That's all it
그걸
is, an
다루려는 것이다.
association. We intend to deal with it on a corporate level.
그게 우리가 뒤틀림을 조져야 하는
Right.
이유가 되나?
But how is that any of our business? What reason do we have to go out of our way to touch with those
되지.
distortions?
회사 가장 높은 곳에서 내린 명령이니까.
Maybe.
길바닥엔 그런 게
No.
없었나 보지?
I refuse. Here's how it's your business. The order came all the way from the top, the highest authority of our company. Don't they teach you how to follow orders in the slums?
안 되겠다.
That does it. I'm not
그냥
leaving
우릴
this
버리고
bus. You're not leaving this
말이죠.
bus alive. Manager. Cameron ignored Heathcliff, who was visibly fuming and turned to face
지금
me.
이들에게 내가 대하고 있는 태도,
My attitude towards your
나아가서
minions and the
회사에서 이들을
company's
어떻게
attitude
그건
toward them.
결국
It all
관리자의
depends on the
선택과
choices you
지도에
make
따라
and
달라질
your
거다.
leadership. With that, she produces an envelope from under her arm and
하지만
hands it
뭐
over.
선택은 자유니까.
At the end of the day, though, the choice
저들
is yours.
말대로 원래
Women aren't
LCB의
completely
임무인
wrong.
황금까지만
If you'd like
보직해도
to focus solely on
상관은
your
없다.
primary mission,
그런다고
the golden
너희
balls,
고기
I'm
방패들이
fine.
회사에서
It's not
쫓겨나게
like the
되진
company is going to
않겠지.
kick you and your meat
물론
shields out.
그 선택이
But do
수감자들의
understand
처우를
that the company's
결정하겠지만
treatment of the sinners may change depending on what you decide to do here. Virgilius listens quietly, his eyes
그럼
shut.
가보겠습니다.
Now then,
붉은 시선.
red gaze.
다음에
I'll be
또
taking
보자.
my leave now. Until next time. Fine, but next time, I'd prefer if you would watch your language. These meat shields are still under my guidance, so try not to disturb me as well, hmm?
뭐
Well, that
그건
depends on what the
관리자에게
manager does,
달려있겠죠.
doesn't
그럼
it?
실례할게.
Excuse me. She left, leaving nothing but the awkward silence behind.
갔냐?
Is she gone?
그 죄송한
Bloody
거지.
prick. After that brief moment of quiet, everyone began sighing and complaining as though they'd just been ungagged. I must burst a blood vessel listening to all that. I thought I'd soften my temper with age. Still, good we're keeping things non-violent, guys. I don't think she said anything wrong though. I found her manner of speech quite convenient. There was no need to unnecessarily read between the lines. I had little trouble understanding her and organizing my thoughts accordingly.
뭐 그렇게 생각할 수도 있는
That's one way of looking at things. Anyway, she's right that we really don't have much to say in the matter. If the company asks us to do our jobs, we do our
명령을
jobs.
수행하는데
I don't do
특별히
anything to
처분할
add myself. I don't have anything to add myself. I have no issues with following orders. Yeah, I agree with you guys. I tried my best to cheer up listeners as they opened the envelope she left behind. Not much of note was in there. More old-fashioned walkie-talkie and a bunch of signed and stamped paperwork and... Huh? Mission location, Youngjin building. Let's go, Karon. Youngjin? Rightridge? Got it. I'm feeling it. Bist. Here we go. Vroom vroom. I'm the only one here. No! Oh, never mind. Who else is here? So chat, where is Karan from? Because I swear to God if she's also German, like half the center is. Judging by their lack of surprise, both Karan and Virgilius already knew where to go, and the bus took off. Bleh. Blah.
완벽하게 수행되었지 않은가?
Damn, we're making decent progress today. We're already on,
아직
what,
기약은 없구려.
17?
그렇다면 여전히 난 아무것도.
Karan is from an orphanage. Karan is spoiled. Wait, there's a Karan canto? What?
이번에 읽어줄 동화책은 이것으로.
네, 뭐
No, the stream didn't get 5
내일은
likes.
안
Looks like Karan is
모자르지.
going to get the pipe
기회를
rising round.
끄시다.
Karan is Leviathan spoiler.
왜
Oh,
그딴
it's a
표정으로
Leviathan
쳐다보는
spoiler. Okay.
설마 내가 그 로싱이나 이희돈 홍처럼 온순해졌을 거라 기대했나?
Hold on, let me check how many likes stream has. Only 3 likes right now, but I mean there's still time. I'm probably gonna go for another like hour, maybe. If I can, I'll go for another 2 hours. Evade, counter.
밀리면 이겼다. 태어난 곳으로 돌아가. 왜 팔 휘적. 유령이라도 잡는 중인가? 그딴 컨디션으로 퍼 놈에게 덤빈다라. 데카단스식 예술이라도 보여줄 셈인가?
만만치 않겠군.
Yeah! Gang, what level even is that boss? Like 7. Not even level. Yeah, no, they're Fast, Hung Blue, and Otis are level 7. Hunger's like 21, Fast is 7. And why are you using Ring Otis? Why not? I'm giving myself bad egos for the challenge, or bad ideas just to challenge myself. Red Gales is tweaking right now. Virginia is calm down.
무슨 일 있었던 건가?
하고들 시간이
Just use your regular team lot. But I'm too lazy to grind and get them to level 40. The newer smaller bots all the ring IDs and gets us 3 to faster the more ring IDs around the field, so this is when Otis upscale trust. Holy shit, Otis upscale? That's trust. Otis is Limbus Racer.
왜냐면 예술을.
마음 둘 안. 아비들도 매번 이런 식이었다.
Ring Otis is fucking useless. One of your team got slimed out. What's the problem with that? Dante can just rewind the clock. There's no problem with that. Plus, Yusang, aka Mr. Ideal, aka that ideal guy, is cooking everybody.
하지만 슬슬 물리는군. 근처에 융수염이라는 군 거를 파는 곳 있나?
완벽하게 수행되었지 않은가?
Yeah, Pulse is level 9 now and Otis is level 8.
그렇다면 여전히 난 아무것도 인가?
Let me make sure I got the clear here. Yep. Wait, how many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This has like 15. Ah! Fine, I'll use my normal team.
채워지지 않을 공허를 남겨주지.
Something continued to nag at the back of my mind during the frequent stops and combat encounters. There was this one thing I just could not understand. This is pretty much expected from Virgilius at this point, but if he already knew where we were going, and why would it hurt to tell us for once? He is using his... She is using her normal team for once, Princess. I muttered to myself while looking towards the back of the bus where Angdu slept. She was still out cold. Come on, Faust. I legitimately think that this is something we have to talk about. Can you please relay my question to Virgilius? If you won't do it, then I will. Journey can't always be sunshine and rainbows. Some friction is necessary. You there, guide! Otis relayed my question, then began to share some of her own grievances with Virgilius. A lot of her own grievances. Are you finished? Well, you're not wrong. I did hear most of the details through the radio, and here's why I didn't tell you in advance. It's because you're the kind of people who never learn until the problem comes crashing through your front door. Would you have done anything differently if you knew in advance? It'll only serve to give you an excuse to whine about it. So here it is. What now, manager? Will you refuse this mission? How could I? They're already treating us like dirt. If I refuse this, I can't imagine how much worse it could get. I'm sure you're thinking, how could I? And you'd be right. I can tell from the way he's looking at me that he already knew what I was going to say. I'm starting to wonder if he really can't hear me. Ah, our guest is awake. You should go and ask her for directions, manager. Karen's intuition can only take us so far. Again, this would have gone much smoother if we had been told where we were going from the start. But like always, Virgilius felt the need to add comments like that before shutting me down and turning away. He'd already closed his eyes. Allow me to explain her present circumstances to her. Yisan got up with an awkward smile in an attempt to clear the air. After some time, Yisan seemed to have successfully explained our circumstance to Engdu. She was standing next to Karan, trying to give her proper directions. She'd also told us as long as we assisted her with her mission, she wouldn't mind us taking the black steel for ourselves. Turn to the right there. They've already set up camp there. Evil dressed in Kurokoma clan garbs were wandering around the building, standing guard before its entrance. I have to... Manchu bamboo-hatted kin. Delaying further will only allow the distortion to grow more powerful. We must enter the building as soon as possible. Engdo had already leaped out of the bus and was rushing in with her weapon drawn. We quickly followed suit.
짜증나는 시선을 밀었고 앞으로 한 번만 더 기분 나쁜 눈빛으로 내 검을 힐끔힐끔 쳐다보 무타법을 일제어준 이에
철침탄 트랜지션 임상시험 성공
왜팔 휘적휘적
목을 떨고
요령이라도 찾는 거 이제 싱수에서 벗어났나? 태어난 곳으로 돌아가라. 무분조토.
Chat, which female center do y'all think would have the biggest... matter of fact, which Limbus company female character period would have the biggest quota de? And Loki think Weekwag would have the biggest.
마음 들 안. 아비들도 매번 이런 식이었다.
Ahab, why would Ahab be bigger than Queequeg and sus?
불가 위야. 막아내.
I don't know. To be honest, I'd suck her off though. I'm thinking about a character from Kanto 9, so okay, up to Kanto, or up to Intervallo 3, I guess.
목을 떨궈주마. 고작 이 정도 탕류의 허덕이나.
Imagine Ahab with a whale dick though, holy shit, that should be hot.
역시 모가지를 흔들어야 조용히 지내고 저 도야지 같은 새끼들.
What? I said what I said, princess. And you know what? I'll say it again on some Dr. Seuss type shit. Ahab with a whale dick would be hot as fuck.
태어난 곳으로 돌아가라.
I am mad because I read this well. We, yes, we, that means me and all the Radulings are all freaked out. I'm freaky like that. Yeah, we're all freaky like that.
놈에게 덤빈다라. 데카당스식 예술이라도 보여줄 셈인가? 사고될 시간이 잔 후에 깨우치시게. 이제 깨우치시게. 구, 원, 올.
Chat, how freaky do you think YouTube's gonna let me before they just smite me off the platform? Yeah, damn it. Looks like this is the last one of them. The aroma of blood. Some splattered fresh, some old and growing viscous. I can already tell that there will be a collage of different blood splatters waiting for me in there. I'm excited to see this collection for myself. This one expresses brutal thoughts with such nonchalance as one muses about their next meal. Whichever may be the case, the way is open. We must move with haste. Angdu did not hesitate for a second before disappearing into the building's entrance. Man, I'm impressed by her energy. Wasn't she knocked out cold just a few minutes ago? It is sheer willpower that moves her. What other choices do you have when her superior is captured? Huh? From the name alone, I expected the young Jin building to be much taller than just Explorer's building and all. There's a common name convention in the back streets. I looked up towards the rooftop of the building. Hongnu was looking at us and suddenly grew curious. What time is it right now? Need a mirror? My head doesn't actually tell the time, you know. It is 2:10 in the afternoon. 2 in the afternoon. It's not midday, but it's not supposed to be this dark, is it? How is it this gloomy and dark at 2 in the afternoon? I'm starting to lose my sense of time here. Seems particularly dark around this area we're in. Compared to the small core days, it's still a bright as sunny day. I suppose that's true. I low-key forgot that Gregor and Otis both fought in the smoke war. The back streets of T-Corp are known to be a perpetual state of murkiness. The machine ceases to see discharge heavy plumes of smoke which cloud the skies. That and the constant color of drainage keeps the back streets of T-Corp broken dreary. It's ideal. Holy shit, it's Seasang Limbus Company. Have you been accompanying your Limbus? Yisang? Mr. Ideal himself? Indeed, Yisang. I agree. Also, I agree. Whale Dick is very ideal. Of course, I must also inform you that the conditions have improved somewhat after the smoke war. Due to various extenuating prohibitive conditions introduced by the outcome of that war that limits the production of smoke. Before the war, you have no time for idle chatter. Come now! Bro, I was saying that they both fought in the war. Actually, know what the smoke war is even about. Yeah, no, I have no idea what the smoke war is about. I guess like smoke or something like that. Were they fighting over cigarette? We hear towards Angdu's urgent cries. There are more blade lineage bastards left. What the last took them all out already. They were nothing but Muling minions. The size of their bravado unmatched their immature skills. They foolishly decided to stand their ground instead of retreating upstairs. An electric buzz of sorts played from the radio I had stashed in my clothes. Is someone calling this radio? The sound became much clearer when I unfolded the antenna of the radio. LCD here, LCD here. Can you hear me? Acknowledge, come on! The voice came from the other end of the radio. Was upbeat to put it mildly. And very chaotic. Okay, I just have to press this button, right? Well, I'll talk, but it's not like you can hear. You actually TikTok! Oh, right. I called you for a reason. I'm just calling to relay a message. Don't bother responding, yeah? Okay. We don't have much time, so let me keep it short. Remember that black stud you guys were sent to retrieve? The monolith? I'm picking up a super huge bump in the monolith signal in the area near you. The signal can force people to store it for your information.
뒤틀림하를 시킨다고?
Force people to store it? We have to consider before that sleeping signal goes completely out of control, okay? Ah, what the heck is this? Oh, my bad. I've got some stuff going on over here too, you know? Anyway, I gotta keep this short, so let me just emphasize this one more time. It's of the essence here. Over and out. It's kind of spoilers for Love Corps, but it's a war between wings, pretty much just a world war. Oh, okay. World War 1 or 2 though? One, I guess? Huh, cool. The call dropped before any of us even had the chance to say anything. She's pretty lively, huh?
한가롭게
You
감상을
don't have
말할
time to
때냐?
sit around dumbfounded, clockhead. Crack on.
여기 엘리베이터는 고장난 것 같아요.
Why you money one shit? You guys heard that? No, no, you weren't supposed to hear that. I thought I muted my mic. Oh, I almost spilled water everywhere. Fuck, now my entire shirt is wet. Did y'all hear the bottle hitting the mic? Thank God it wasn't a monster. As getting worse in morning. I'm all wet. The fuck, I can't go that high while actually doing a voice. I can do this. Hi. I guess kind of higher. Hi. I can do that at most. But I can't, I can't really do much with my voice yet. I'm so wet, Stratty. Please do not clip that. I have a feeling that the second I can raid someone, the first— No! What do you mean the viewers spiked as soon as I said that? Is this what y'all want from me? Do y'all want me to be hornier than I already am? Nah, don't worry, y'all. When I say please don't clip that, I mean clip it because it makes for funny ass short. Yes, yes, please. Fine, I'll be hornier starting next stream. Absolute clutch resonance. Absolute I already clipped it. Let's go! I just hit the jack. I can't do this. I'm not gonna sing. I'm not gonna torture you guys with me singing. Everyone? I think the elevator is broken. I see that you and your fellows now also have a reason to hurry. I see that we break through their lines and rise through the stairwell. What say you? Anyway, we're cuz. Fuck off. How about you fuck me instead, Nunathi? We don't have a choice. Come on, let's go. I miss the funny hats man. Who is the funny hats man? Oh, why not me? Both of you, 2-on-1, come on. You know what? Everyone, all the Radlings watching right now, all of you at the same time. Like, what, 6, 7? 6, 7. I put the radio back in my pocket and began running upstairs. No, me. Fine, princess, just you.
오늘 부끄럽지 않았습니다.
Those who lament. A person who thinks all the time has nothing to think about but thoughts. Wait, chat, I'm about to blow y'all's minds. How the fuck can you expect the unexpected when expecting the unexpected makes it the expected?
제한 명령 지역으로 이동. 아이고.
Yeah. Oh man. Here. Seriously, the server is the real challenge, isn't it? Not the Kurakoma clan, guys.
이상하군.
Wait,
그렇지
bro's
않은가?
never getting monetized, Yana. We're stuck in the monetization hell forever. I might as well move to Kick. Joke, that's a joke. I'm never moving to Kick. That's a fuck-ass website full of pedassery. Although, how old is Roddy and Gregor? They're acting like old-ass people, or like an old man and an old woman running out of breath. How old is Gregor? Limbus. 35! What about Radya? I remember Radya saying babe to him one time, yeah, but I'm pretty sure she just does that. It's like a term of endearment, not her actually dating him. Also, no, they're not boyfriend and girlfriend because Otis is Radya's girlfriend. Hold on. Radya. Early 30s, and then Gregor mid 30s, early 40s. Bro, they're on. Why are they aunts? Wait, how old is Otis then? If Roddy is in her 30s, how old is Otis? Mid 40s, early 50s. Damn! I'd still smash the hag though. Matter of fact, now the hag is still smashing me. Just me as a stream ragging. Nah, just you. Red gaze, fix your internet! Curious, is it not? Huh? What is?
어리바리한 것들 투성이지 않은가?
Well, they fit the stairwell full of weaklings who clearly don't know what they're
어째
doing.
우리를 막아내려 자리한 것이 아니라
Perhaps they weren't trying to stop us from going upstairs. Perhaps they're afraid of us retreating upstairs. No, it can't be. Angdu's expression darkened. Maybe she had an inkling of a bad omen. Dost thou worry for thy mentor? Don Quixote carefully stood to Angdu's side with a sympathetic expression. How could I not? What kind of person was Mr. Bamboo-Hatted Kim? Angdu appeared conflicted, as though she was having trouble organizing her own thoughts. She shook her head and sighed. He was a steadfast man, protected what needed protecting, killed what needed killing. He was always one of the blade lineage's finest. Dare I say he was the one of the most skilled swordsmen within the lineage. A man of few words, who always sought to take good care of those under his wings. If only he hadn't made that decision, my fellows would not have met such a terrible fate. Oh. Sinclair half opened his mouth, apparently curious about what that decision might have been. But soon he realized that this was probably not the best time to pry and quietly close his mouth. Otis refused Chinese and called Angdu, as well as Glaze Bamboo-Hatted Kim. Holy fucking Glaze! Whichever may be the case, I have no point but to make no choice but to make haste. We have no choice but to make haste with her. Chat, do any of y'all remember how long this canto is? Not canto, this Intervallo. I keep getting them mixed up. I'm too dumb to be playing Limbus. Long. Damn, is it like what, like 15, 20 nodes? I mean, excluding the dungeon, since apparently this canto has one. What? What do you mean more than 15? This is gonna take forever.
이제 수에선 벗어났나?
Tactical 6 is like the second longest Transformers release. Now, Rocky has a sick ass design. I can't wait to finally see the skin yellow glazing.
고작 이 정도 탕류의 허덕이나.
아비 교환.
마음 둘 아비들도 매번 이런 식이.
We love Panther here, chat. Panther is what keeps Limbus special.
쓰레기 같은 아르카나 놈들.
Can hat for me, true. Yes, we win rate every encounter,
역시 모가지를 분질러.
including Dongbake
저 도야지 같은 새끼.
and Ricardo. All fault lies with Heathcliff.
방심해.
Dumbass British man. Fuck ass Brit.
앞으로 하나.
히어! 아르카나 빛!
I'm catching strays. It's your fault, Heathcliff. It's your fault, Heathcliff. You're the one that made Ricardo frisk me.
올. 하지만 슬슬 물리는군. 근처에 융수염이라는 군 거를 파는 곳 있나?
Chat, put the base sinners in Avatar. How far are they making it? Avatar The Last Airbender, not the one with the blue people.
살아갈 수 있겠군요. 사랑과
Heathcliff, if you didn't like it, or could be stickers.
네, 뭐. 내려라 머저를 기란 이제 어떡하지 같은 시시한 말은 하지 마.
You know what now? Fuck just killing the sinners in Avatar.
해야 할 일은
The sinners have to fight Old Man Boomy. How are they winning?
바꿀 수 없는 상황을 탓하는 것만큼 무의미한 일은 없다. 그러니
These sinners, by the way, no ideas.
안에서 배틀로얄로 가리는 게 좋겠다.
Let's touch the sinners. I agree, princess.
속삭.
I am going to touch Otis.
어때?
무슨 일
사람을
있었던 건가?
단축하니 보기 좋아지지 않았나?
만만찮겠군.
Screw this. How about the sinners go up against Conquest? I mean, they might win, right? They have a chance.
좋구려. 심장이.
도끼를 본다.
Now, you know what? Fuck Conquest. The sinners against Prime Modulo Yuji.
무분조토. 역시 모가지를 흔들러야
The sinners would win, right, chat?
도야지 같은 새끼. 탕.
I'm so lonely, Mark. Conquest says as he proceeds to clap Invincible's cheeks.
태어난 곳으로 돌아.
Intense clapping sounds with no hands.
태어난 곳으로 돌아가라.
이 정도쯤이야?
무분조.
Holy shit, how is this still not done? How long does this encounter take?
저 도야지 같은 세계.
이제 깨우치시게.
구원올. 하지만 슬슬 물리는군. 근처에 융수염이라는 군 거를 파는 곳 있나?
오늘 부끄럽지 않습니다.
You know what, chat? Sinners base IDs
내일은
versus the ninja from Ninjago. How far are they making it? The sinners have access, or not sinners, I mean, the ninja have access to all the types of spinjitzu, plus the weapon, plus the golden weapons, plus they have that one form they use in the finale. Low-key chat, I might end things here purely because I ran out of Enkafiran. I'm not gonna use Lunashi to refill when I can only play maybe one more module because I gotta go. So what time is it? I might be mistaken. No, I low-key gotta go. I guess, I mean, we got through two-thirds of it. So I can probably do the last third and the dungeon tomorrow, and then we can start Canto 6 after tomorrow. You know, tomorrow is a half day, so I can stream a little earlier than normal and then stream a little longer. That means, yeah, I can finish the dungeon tomorrow. So I'm gonna see you all later. Bye bye.
Here we go!